Hi beautiful world, welcome to this video. This is Tina from TinaHills.com, and if you have your Venus in Scorpio, then this is your video. As I've been discussing Venus through all the 12 astrological signs. Now let's understand the symbology of Venus. What do we mean by Venus in astrology? The Venus is a feminine planet and is a benefic, which means she gives us boons. Okay, Venus is soft and sensual and is our desire principle. As Mars is our pleasure principle. Mars is our desire principle. Mars is the male archetype, as Venus is the female archetype. Venus tells us the kind of person we will be attracted to. Okay, right, right in the middle of a strange place, you come across someone and your eyes meet, and your heart is frozen, your mouth is frozen, your tongue is frozen, and you have all these butterflies in your stomach, and you're going hot and cold at the same time, and you don't know what's going on, and you feel tremendously attracted to this stranger, and you don't know why. It's because of your Venus sign. Okay, and your Venus sign is magnetically pulling you towards that person. Venus sign is not necessarily someone you will marry. Like, for instance, if you study the Venus sign in a man's chart, it will tell you the kind of woman he's attracted to. Okay, not necessarily the kind he will marry. That is a moon sign, but it will tell you the kind of woman he's attracted to. Okay, and in a woman's natal chart, the Venus placement will tell you what kind of a lover she is, how she makes money, her relationship with money, her relationship with beauty, how she dresses up, the clothes she wears, the kind of lover she is, and the way she keeps her home, the way she decorates her home. So that's Venus. Okay, now Venus, having said all that, is in Scorpio. Before I proceed, I want to tell you that Venus is in her fall in Scorpio, is in her detriment in Scorpio, fall in Virgo, but detriment in Scorpio. And why is that? Because Venus rules two signs. Venus rules Taurus and Venus rules Libra. Now, Scorpio is the very polarity of Taurus. So every single time a planet is opposite its polarity, sign is in a sign that's opposite its polarity, that means it will be in fall or detriment. Okay, now since Venus rules Taurus, then it'll always be in detriment in Scorpio and in fall in Virgo. Okay, now Venus in Scorpio is essentially the uh, deep femme fatale, the kind that is raunchy and wicked and naughty and uh, dresses up in a very provocative manner, dressed to kill, so to say. Um, with a heel. She's a femme fatale. Okay, she may just like a film noir. She walks in and she takes out this thin cigarette, and she's got this perfect coiffure hair, and she's got that perfect noir clothing, and she just takes out a cigarette, and she's got a red lipstick, and she lights it, and she sits there, and she's a spy, and he's a spy, so you can imagine. So that's like a Venus in Scorpio. And Venus, it being in her detriment in Scorpio, cannot, of course, express her beautiful feminine side through this feminine water sign, because Scorpio is really about our unconscious. And Venus is not something that deals with our unconscious. It's something that deals with very much part of our 3D conscious life, what we are attracted to, money, how we dress, our surroundings. So, I mean, how do you place Venus in Scorpio? Venus is going to drown in Scorpio. There'll be no no understanding of the deep symbology that Scorpio provides for Venus here. So there's a lot of secrecy with Venus in Scorpio, and because of the secrecy uh, they have a lot of trust issues, a lot of trust issues. Venus in Scorpio. So ideally, they will like a Venus in Virgo or say a Venus in Taurus. I know it's a polarity, but it just works because they're like they'll be able to open up and they'll be able to just see the other person for being transparent. It's because they have so many secrets, they don't want their partner to have so many secrets. But no matter what they say, they will never tell you the whole story. Venus and Scorpio, that's just the way they are. They are not being devious or horrible people or liars or deceitful people. It's just the way they are. There are always things lurking that they can't bring to light with Venus and Scorpio. you know it's they definitely take time to commit. Okay, they're not gonna fall in love in the most easy manner, and they're not gonna fall out of love either in an easy manner unless you do something to really piss them off, and then they can get vengeful. But let's leave that away now. So they want absolute loyalty, but not in the Leo Venus way that hey, look at me, praise me, pet me, stroke me. Venus in Scorpio is deep, and it wants to know that you're loyal to them. And it wants to know that tomorrow, if the situation calls for it, you will lay down your life for them. For a Venus in Scorpio woman will lay down her life for you if she loves you. Okay? If your Venus is in Scorpio and you're a man, then you want a woman who will uh, feel such depths of emotions for you. She will go to any length to protect you. Scorpio is tremendously protective. Okay? Ruled by Mars and Pluto. Sign of death, transformation, regeneration, everything hidden, everything occult. So now you see how Venus can't express herself really in Scorpio, you know. But there'll be a lot of libido at play here. And as I said, that sometimes a lot of secrets can be happening with these people, which means that if they may have affairs or they may sleep with someone in the very heat of the moment. If they're dancing in a party and their eyes catch one another, and they start looking at someone, and if they're away from their home situation, then they can have an affair. I'm not saying every single Venus and Scorpio will, but it's they get pulled in to, and eyes are very important to them again, because Scorpio, there's something about the eyes. Okay, Scorpio Venus, they're very penetrating eyes, and they just, if they lock eyes with someone, they get lost with them, then they want to experience that that interaction in all its fullness, and they will go all the way. They may beat themselves up tomorrow about it, but they may go all the way. They will go all the way, some of them. Okay, if you have this placement, then you have probably felt it too. And you're raunchy, as I said in bed, you understand the archetype of the sacred whore. Okay, and you understand the archetype of pleasure and pain. There can be, of course, kinky sex with this placement. It's never easy, it's never what you say. So, bondage, shibari, all that, okay, other kinds of S&M stuff, appealing, okay. Um, they won't be interested in just normal missionary stuff. Venus in Scorpio, and they can be very turned on by raunchy dirty talk. Okay, like in bed, they love that. Venus in Scorpio, there's something about that that really turns them on. And if you can prove to them that you're loyal and you are with them no matter what, and you will stand by them, then I think you will have your Venus in Scorpio forever. because they are really not the types to wander about, even if they have an affair, or even if they go out there and cheat with someone. If they love someone, that's again a side of Scorpio that they can segregate, you know. Love and sex can take two different expressions. So this is with Venus in Scorpio, it can happen. That love is love, sex is sex, deep, but not a shallow Gemini kind of sex way, but a real penetrative, soul penetrative kind of sex is what Venus in Scorpio likes. Okay, they want to get down and dirty, and they want to explore every part of you, and they want you to do the same. If you have someone you're dealing with who's Venus in Scorpio, that's what you got to do. You gotta get down and dirty, and you gotta touch every part of them, mind, body, soul. Okay, they can be very jealous. Venus and Scorpio, very vindictive. If they're channeling in to the lower vibes of the Scorpion, I've told you before, Scorpio has three archetypes. Okay, the Scorpio, the eagle, and the phoenix. So if you're looking at everything through the eyes of the Scorpion, then you're tuning into lower vibes, and you're always like jealous, or you feel threatened, you feel competitive, um, you want to be the best, you want everyone to, you know, want to fuck you or have sex with you, whatever. It's, you want that, okay? But if you're looking at the eagle is looking at everything from a vantage point. It's a spiritual. Scorpio is also very spiritual sign. That's why it's a sign of death and regeneration, endings and cycles. So the eagle can see that, okay, the whole story is not just about me. You know, there are other players here. There's a whole game going on, and it's all immersed in quantum entanglement. So that's the understanding of the ego from a vantage point, looking at everything. So red will be a color of choice for these people. Venus and Scorpio, the way they dress will be seductive, sultry, and high heels and all, of course. Dramatic, but not Venus and Leo type of dramatic. A different type of more um, scorpionic. They can like glitter, of course. They can like glitter. They can do a lot of body modifications and body art. Scorpio, all right. Venus and Taurus also can be into tattooing, and Venus and Leo, of course. So that was a bit about Venus in Scorpio. I hope you like that video as much as I like making it for you. Don't forget to hit the like and comment on whatever comes into your mind. Comment below and subscribe, please. Would mean the world. Sharing is caring, so share this video with your friends. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com. Don't forget to check my website. Thank you.